Hey guys, Jonathan Mozart here for Jam Sports 100 and the Jam Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to make college football picks for Friday, September 8th, 2017. This will be the first video that I do this week. There was a game last night, which I'll talk about in just a second. However, I didn't make a video for it because it was just one game and it wasn't a big time matchup, so I didn't really feel the need to do that. I just put it on Twitter and on Facebook. So, we are coming off of a great opening week. It's the actual opening week. Of course, I had the whole week zero thing, but this was the first actual week, I guess you would call it, and we had a pretty good one at that. Overall, we had a record of 78 and 8. Remember, we pick all the FBS Division 1 games. So we had a record of 78 and 8, including going 53 and 7 on the Saturday games. Then we had a couple of really exciting games to finish out the weekend, especially the UCLA game, the UCLA Texas Tech game, and then the Tennessee Georgia Tech game as well. A couple of very exciting games that came down to the wire that were able to give us wins in the end that didn't actually look like they were going to for big chunks of that game. So we are also 1-0 this week. We had Utah State beating Idaho State. As I said, wasn't really much of a game that I felt the need to make a video for. Utah State wins easily 51-13. So with all of that, we have a record this year so far of 83 and 9. Remember, we did make picks for the week 0 thing as well. That's why the 83 and 9. 4,146 wins, 1,361 losses is our lifetime record. Okay, so there was supposed to be a game between Memphis and UCF in Florida, of course, due to the hurricane that was postponed. And for those of you who are dealing with hurricane issues right now in Florida, please be safe. You are definitely in our thoughts. So there are still 3 games that are taking place, and we'll start that off with Elkhorn State and Florida International. This game is being played in Birmingham, Alabama. Uh, this game is not televised, to my knowledge, at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm going to go with Florida International. We do have a ranked game, at least a ranked team involved in a game here tonight, as 11th ranked Oklahoma State also travels to Alabama, Mobile to be exact, to take on South Alabama. I've got Oklahoma State winning that game pretty easily, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN2. And last but not least, we have Ohio and Purdue on Fox Sports 1 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Of these 3 games, this is probably the game I'm most intrigued by, and I honestly can't even tell you why, because there's not really a whole lot of reason for me to be intrigued by it. Fox Sports 1 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I think Purdue gets the win against Ohio. I think that Purdue program is, even though they lost to Louisville last week, I think they are in the process of turning themselves around. So, there you go. There's a look at the college football picks for this Friday. And the Saturday college football picks will be up later on tonight / early tomorrow morning. Check local listings. And also NFL picks are coming too. I started to record them. Not sure if I'm just going to continue off of that or just restart them, but they are coming. Rough start in the NFL last night as well, with the way the Patriots collapsed towards the end of that ball game there. Don't forget to like the Jam Sports page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links as always are down in the description. And if I don't post pics or videos for a pick like I didn't do for the Utah State game last night, go to Twitter, go to Facebook, because that is where they will be. And same thing goes for NFL. There may be some weeks where I just don't post NFL picks via video. Go to Twitter, go to Facebook, check them out the way I have them. Anyone can see them. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to have an account or any of that. So go ahead and feel free to check that stuff out. So that is going to do it for me. I am Jonathan. Was up for Jam Sports 100 and the Jam Sports Show, and I will see you guys later.